Have you ever wondered if there's a fastest pathway to move to the beautiful province of Saskatchewan in Canada? Well, you're in the right place because today, we're about to unravel the secrets of Saskatchewan's immigration programs that could lead you to your dream life in Canada. But before we start this exciting journey, let me ask you a few questions. Are you tired of the job hunt in your home country? Have you heard about country-specific draws for immigration? Are you curious about how you can secure your future in Canada without needing a job offer or proof of funds? If these questions have been lingering in your mind, then stay tuned, because we've got some game-changing information to share. But first, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with your fellow dreamers, and hit that subscribe button so you can take advantage of all valuable insights into working abroad. In today's video, we have an exciting topic to discuss: moving to Saskatchewan, Canada with direct Canada PR options through the SINP, Saskatchewan Immigrant Nominee Program. We dive into the SINP step-by-step process, SINP's latest draw 2023, proof of funds requirement, SINP profile creation, and its application and submission. Now, let's get started. Have you ever heard of country-specific draws for immigration? Well, Saskatchewan, Canada, has recently conducted country-specific draws in two of its most popular provincial nominee programs, PNPs. These draws have invited people from specific countries and various NOC, National Occupational Classification, codes. Yes, you heard it right. Saskatchewan is actively inviting individuals from around the world, both inside and outside Canada. Now, let's explore these two exciting PNP programs and understand how you can become eligible for them. The first program we'll dive into is the Saskatchewan Express Entry Central International Skilled Worker Program. This program is designed for candidates in Canada's Express Entry pool who want to live and work in Saskatchewan through provincial nomination. It's a subcategory of the Saskatchewan Immigrant Nominee Program, SINP, known as the International Skilled Worker Category. What's amazing about this program is that it doesn't require a job offer to qualify. Here's a detailed breakdown of how it works. To be eligible, you need at least 1 year of high-skilled work experience in the past 10 years in your field of education or training. This experience should be in an occupation at NOC levels 0, 1, 2, or 3, commonly referred to as NOCO A, B. Importantly, your occupation should not be on the SINP excluded list. More on that later. You must also score at least 60 points out of 110 on the SINP point assessment grid. Additionally, you need to provide valid language test results from designated agencies like IELTS or SILP. Furthermore, you should hold a diploma, certificate, or degree from a post-secondary program or apprenticeship of at least 1 year in length. This qualification must be comparable to the Canadian education system. If your credential is from outside Canada, you must obtain an Educational Prudential Assessment, ECA. You should also show proof of professional status or licensure for regulated occupations in Canada or Saskatchewan if required for your occupation. And finally, you'll need to demonstrate sufficient settlement funds and a settlement plan for yourself and your family. To be eligible, you need to have an active Express Entry profile. Eligible applicants receive an additional 600 points under the Express Entry Comprehensive Ranking System, CRS, essentially guaranteeing an invitation for Canadian permanent residency in a subsequent Express Entry draw. The SINP operates with an expression of interest (EOI) system similar to Express Entry. Candidates need to submit an EOI, which is ranked using a point system. Invitations are periodically issued to the highest-ranked candidates. If you receive an invitation, you can apply to the SINP for provincial nomination. There's an non-refundable fee of 350 Canadian dollars to complete the application. The SINP previews your application and informs you if you're eligible for nomination. If nominated, you have 30 days to decide whether to accept or reject the nomination. With an additional 600 CRS points from provincial nomination, you'll be well positioned to receive an IDA in the subsequent Express Entry draw. After receiving an IDA, you have 60 days to submit your application for permanent residence to our Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada. Now, let's move to explore the Saskatchewan Occupations In-Demand International Skilled Worker Program. This program is for individuals with work experience in one of the in-demand occupations in Saskatchewan. It's known as the Occupations in-Demand subcategory of the SINP International Skilled Worker Category. The fantastic news is that, just like the previous program, you do not need a job offer to qualify. Here's what you need to know. To be eligible, you must have at least 1 year of high-skilled work experience in the past 10 years in an occupation at NOC levels 0, 1, 2, or 3. Your occupation must not be on the SINP excluded occupations list. You need to score at least 60 points out of 110 on the SINP point assessment grid. You must also provide language test results meeting the specified criteria. Hold a diploma, certificate, or degree from a relevant program. If your credential is from outside Canada, obtain an Educational Prudential Assessment, ECA, show proof of professional status or licensure if required for your occupation, and demonstrate sufficient settlement funds for yourself and your family. Similar to the previous program, candidates should submit an EOI. The SINP ranks EOIs using a point system, and invitations are periodically issued to the highest-ranked candidates. The SINP point assessment grid considers factors such as education, work experience, and language scores. You need to score at least 60 points to be eligible to submit an EOI. Candidates with a strong connection to Saskatchewan and its labor market can earn additional points. Having a genuine intent and ability to settle in the province can boost your chances. Now, let's take a moment to talk about the SINP excluded occupations list. This list includes specific occupations that are not eligible for these programs. It's crucial to check if your occupation is on it before applying. For your convenience, read out the excluded occupations list or mention that it will be provided in the video description. Receiving an IDA. If you receive an invitation, you can apply to the SINP for provincial nomination. The process involves an non-refundable fee of 350 Canadian dollars. Once nominated, you can proceed to apply for permanent resident status with ERC. So, about those recent country-specific draws in these programs, please note that this may only sometimes be the case. The SINP typically runs a mix of general draws, occupation-specific draws, and sometimes, as we've seen recently, country-specific draws. So, even if your country wasn't included in these specific draws, don't worry. You can still participate in the general and occupation-specific draws as long as you meet the program criteria and your occupation is not on the excluded list. I hope you found this video informative and helpful. If you did, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. If you're considering immigration to Canada, feel free to apply using link in description. You can also find all the relevant links and information in the video description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.